Mark, well, the short answer is it's all up to the school board. They'll have the final call on where and when construction of a new stadium will begin. And they won't make that call for at least another month after the election results are verified. Right now, one thing we know more or less for sure is a new stadium is coming.
So far, more than 2/3 of voters have gone in favor of the $500 million Spokane Public Schools bond. That bond covers a number of new projects, from building middle schools to replacing the decaying Joe Albi Stadium. $31 million is included for that project. So unless something goes completely haywire with the remaining ballots, Joe Albi will be torn down and a 5,000-seat stadium built. Here are the next steps. 1. Confirm the election results. Ballots are verified on the 27th. 2. Decision time. The board needs to meet and make a number of choices. First, they have to decide whether they'll go with the voters and keep the old site or not. And then they have to initiate the actual construction process.
And so you probably see that happen sooner rather than later, probably in a matter of weeks or within a couple of months.
That brings us to 3, design phase. Then finally, construction. All told, it'll be at least 2 football seasons before a new stadium is ready to go.
So you're probably talking about a couple of years before you'd see anything that's built there.
Now, as for that decision by the school board, with such a resounding decision from voters, it would be surprising if they didn't go with the current Albi location. But that location presents at least one complicating factor: the middle school. As we mentioned, the bond also supports construction of several new school buildings. Well, one is going to be on the site of Joe Albi. That means the current stadium has to be torn down before any construction can begin. And that, in turn, means at least 2 seasons where the district has to find a new place to play football. And just playing at the schools themselves, well, the district says that won't work.
They're just not set up to be able to, in terms of size, accommodate the influx of visitors that would come to a game.
On the other hand, building downtown could mean the current stadium stays up during construction.
So, obviously, Election Day was only the beginning of this whole project. There are still tons of decisions to be made and money to be spent, but that also, of course, means there should be more opportunities for public input on a project that is likely to go on for years. Mark?